This is quite specific, isn't it? It's like... Is there a practice store? No. Oh, okay, spin. Okay, we got that. Oh! Okay. I just love it how everyone's like, Clancy's levels are too tight, and then I come play their levels and they're like... What am I doing? Aw. Aw, baby. Hi, baby. You okay, Luna? Where are you going? Oh, Rancid Flounder, thanks for the raid, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, you gotta... Oh, Banghead? Whoa, I haven't talked to Banghead in a long time. I really miss you, Banghead. I really miss you, dude. Would you please DM me on Discord, Banghead? Please? Please, Banghead? Please? Banghead, please. Please DM me on Discord. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Thank you. I really appreciate that, Rancid Flounder. I hope the wave race alert came through okay. I don't know if it did or not. I haven't checked on that. Sometimes my alerts are weird and they... Oh, I did? Okay, good. But doesn't it like clash with the music? Core memory unlocked. it like clashes with the music though, and so you can't like really hear it, right? Like I wish there was a way to figure out where like when if you got a raid it would like mute the music. You know what I mean? Like wouldn't that be a nice feature? Thank you guys so much. Oh man, it's so good to see you guys. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how good. Like if you guys are gonna sit with me here for a minute, like I can't even tell you how much that's gonna mean to me. You have no fucking idea the winter I've had, the year I've had, the life I've had. It's all coming together. It's all happening. Everything's going to be okay. I've even got the drums set up over there. Like I'm capable of doing drum streams. The only thing I'm not capable of doing with drum streams is like I was trying to get it so I can listen to the music in my headphones and play along with it. But it's like out of sync. The Spotify, I can't get it to be like synced in OBS. So that's a problem. I need to figure out how to fix that. I haven't been able to fix that yet. But as like an alternative, I could always just have the microphone on and capturing the sound of the room, and then have the speakers of the drums on. You know what I mean? Like that's what I used to have to do in Toronto. That's what I used to do in Toronto. Guys, I don't know if you know what I've been through. Do you guys know what I've been through? Do you guys actually fucking know what I've been through? I've been through hell and back. Literally. This is a new tattoo just from a couple days ago. So this first tattoo here is Mandarin characters. I got that when I was 18 years old. It was my first tattoo. When I got that, I was saying, I want to get, like, I was saying, like, because at the time, people, like, racism, people were like, you know, like, it's just always such a hot topic. Racism. Fuck off with the racism. And I said, I love, like, these characters are beautiful. Like, why I was 18 years old. Like, I wanted to be an artist and a designer. And I was drawn to the calligraphy of other cultures. So I said, I want to get courage, honor, and passion. The three fundamental attributes which I think make like a complete holistic human being. I want to get that right on my arm in Chinese, in Mandarin. So I did it. Bam. And like my whole family was like, "You're a fucking retard." Like my whole family, my whole extended like mostly mom and dad and brother, but like everyone. And it's been a long road to get to where we are now. But finally, fucking finally, I have you guys, you don't even know. You are at the exact moment. Like, I just started streaming for this purpose so that I could get rated by you at this exact moment, because I have turned the tide. Everything's going to be okay now. All the murders that happened in my family are going to be avenged. We're all going to come together as one big family, and we're going to fucking fix this shit. And that's kind of all I want to really say about it right now. So to catch you up to speed, okay, I'll just be blunt. I'll be really quick. If you're not on X, the platform X, like Elon Musk, Grok, X, Twitter, you are doing yourself a disservice, because X is the only platform available that has any freedom of the press whatsoever right now. Every other platform is one story. X, at least people can say, oh, well, you know, there's bigots. Like, sure, yeah, whatever. But at least there's truth. At least you get the whole story. At least it's not just like one fabricated fairy tale that gets fucking shipped and printed and everybody just eats it up and up every fucking day. So if you're not on X, you're doing yourself a disservice. I would highly recommend everybody follow me on X right now. My mother, I'm going to pull her picture up. Actually, I'll just go get a picture. My mother, God rest her soul, Carolyn Ann Layden Stevenson. Beautiful woman, beautiful mother. She was a harsh, strict, temperamental, very, 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 very strict woman. But I loved her more than anything else in the world. And they murdered her. She gave them everything. She was a judge. Of the Federal Court of Canada. After 8 or so years of time on the federal court, she got bumped up to the Federal Court of Appeal. So that's the second highest court in Canada. There's the Supreme Court, and then there's the Federal Court of Appeal, and then there's the Federal Court. So she was a teacher and a guidance counselor, and then she met my dad, and then she became a lawyer. And then when she met my dad, she became so involved in law that like I didn't even get to see her ever, basically. And then she became a judge. And then she did right by everyone. She did right by all of you. She did right by all Canadians. She upheld the law. And she gave her life. She laid her life down without knowing, because they euthanized her without her knowledge. I was there. I watched it happen. Those motherfuckers. And so, you guys didn't know any of this. So, a lot of these things that, like, you might have known about me, you might have think like, oh, like, Classy, he's, like, a little bit on edge. Yeah, I was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was on edge. I'm sorry that I acted out in defense of myself when people kept attacking me repeatedly over and over and over again in the Mario community for just like, for being like mildly competitive. They euthanized her with weaponized cancer in 2012. I don't remember the doctors' names, but I could pick them out of a lineup. The nurses, too. Every single appointment that we went to, it got worse and worse and worse. They murdered her ritualistically because she wouldn't play ball. She wouldn't play by their rules. She stood up for human rights. She stood up for us. She stood up for me and you and the little guy. And they fucking murdered her. And then 2 years later, on the very same day of the year, June 27th, 2014, because she died in 2012. In 2014, her best friend on the court, Chief Justice Edmund Blanchard, died. The same bed. The same fucking hospital bed. In the same hospital. Same day. Room 127. June 27th. It's so fucking retarded. It's so fucking retarded that our society has become so blind. Everyone is fucking asleep at the wheel and no one can see 2 inches in front of their face. This is a big moment. I am a whistleblower. I am potentially the greatest whistleblower to ever walk the face of the earth. I have been coordinating potentially the greatest whistleblowing operation in the history of the world since 2019, 7 years ago. And there's more to it than that, but I can't get into it all right now. So please, guys, please, follow me on X. Follow me on Twitter. If you think like, oh, like Elon's bad, yeah, he's a bad guy, but guess what? He's the best we've got. All the others are worse. Follow me on X. Stay tuned for updates. Help me if you can. I don't ask for much. Maybe an upvote here or a like there, you know. Like, comment, and subscribe, dude. I'm trying everything I can. I've been trying everything I can since 2019 when they locked me up for 3 weeks. I started streaming Mario Maker and they locked me in an insane asylum for 3 weeks to tell me no, I couldn't do that. And if I hadn't been locked up in an insane asylum for 3 weeks, think of like, can you imagine the impact that had on my mentality and like how volatile I was in the moment? What I was trying to accomplish something. I was trying to break into the Mario Maker scene and teach everybody that like we can all get along. You guys don't have to say sorry. I don't want to hear sorry. Like, it's nice. Thank you. Thank you. But I don't need to hear sorry. I just want to hear, like, what I would love to hear is I'm here for you. You know, like, I'm here for you and I'm going to be listening from here going on forward. That's what I would absolutely fucking love to hear. It's just like, okay, I'm going to stay tuned. I'm going to stay tuned to this. That's all I want. I kept quiet for so long. I kept quiet for so fucking long. And, like, my whole family was against me. Because they all thought I was crazy. But I'm not! I just have a burning fire in my chest that says, no, you can't do that to those people. You can't treat people like this. This is not how it's supposed to be. And it's been there since the day I was fucking born. And I can describe it to you in this way. I have some dreams when I was a kid, right? Like scary dreams, nightmares. There's two different things I would describe. I would describe one, like the state of decay. Like the earth in decay after like nuclear winter or whatever, right? Where it's just like toast, like see you later, no coming back. That's not pretty. I've seen that. I saw it when I was a little kid. And then I also saw what I would refer to as like, I call it the grindstone, but it's really more like a bottleneck. You think of like all the souls passing through and trying to get to the afterlife and just like the filter and being like, sorry, hate to break it to you guys, but like you're not getting in. Like it's not pretty. It's not pretty. I saw that a lot. And a lot of it has to do, and I'm going to say this for the first time on camera. I'm not, by the way, guys, not suicidal. I am not suicidal. I'm completely in control, level-headed, walking one foot in front of the other every single day, being very, 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 very careful about what I say, who I talk to, everything like that. So everything is calculated. Everything is calculated. What was I going to say? Everything is calculated except what the next thing I was going to say is. So, I forgot. What was I saying? Sometimes, like, my brain just gets completely fried because, like, yeah, you can imagine. The amount of memories that I have to be able to, like, hold within my brain constantly, always, in an instant, is, like, mind-boggling. Oh, yeah, I remember. So, those visions when I was a kid, I think what happened is, this is the first time I'm going to say it on camera, I think it all starts when my brother pushed my crib over when I was a baby. He was 4 years older than me, and he hated me from the moment I was born. He never wanted me, and he treated me like worse than a dog every day of my life. Can you imagine? You're like an infant, a 7-month-old infant, and your 4-year-old brother is like trying to hit you and kick you and knock your crib over. And he knocked my crib over in the middle of my sleep when I was a baby. Now, I have about as good a relationship with him as you could expect. But let's just say, like, we're not seeing eye to eye right now. But I really fucking hope he's going to come around. I really fucking hope he comes around. Because the way I've been treated my whole life is not okay. The way that he was born on third base and literally like he never had to ask for anything. He just like home run, like easy home run. His whole life was like just a layup, you know? Whereas mine had him beating the shit out of me every fucking day. It was not easy. And all I wanted to do was go and make shit, and I wasn't allowed to. I had to go play hockey and get the shit kicked out of me. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. But, and I'll probably, what's going to happen is I'll probably edit that into a YouTube video. But yeah, it's a lot. Let's get to some gameplay. I'm going to, I really fucking appreciate the raid. I don't even know if I'm following you, Rancid. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to follow you right now. Sorry, I wasn't following you before. Appreciate you guys like you wouldn't even fucking believe. That raid that you just threw me was like the breath of fresh air that I was waiting for. I was just like sitting here waiting for like an hour or two, like waiting for something to happen, and that's what I needed. And it's like now you're a part of it because everything's been happening. Like all the building blocks have been falling into place at just the right time. I can't argue with fate. So, thank you. Thank you, guys. I'll be right back, okay? We'll play some Mario. Awesome. Thank you. And another thing is, oh, wait. What did I... Shit. I always forget things. When there's, like, things, like, flying in and out of your brain, like, at a million miles an hour all the time, you forget things sometimes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, so... And that's a great emote usage right there. Great emote usage. Because, like, there's so much more to the story than you guys have any idea yet. But it's all going to be... all will be revealed in time. All will be revealed in time, but you got to stay tuned. Right? And what I wanted to say before is like, so the thing with me is like we got 24 viewers now. That's fantastic. Thank you. That's all you, Rancid. That's all you, Flounder. Like that's you did that for me. That's your gift to me, and I take that and I appreciate that. I like now I have these viewers. I don't need 26 or 23 or whatever viewers to feel secure, but I do need 2. You know what I mean? Like I need 2. Like if I'm streaming here and there's no one here for like hours, I'm losing my fucking mind. You know what I mean? Like, and you can only imagine what I've been through with all this, with all the history of streaming too, with all the the people that turn their back on me and everything. So it is what it is. Like I'm here. Anyway, let's see if we can beat this level. Thank you. How are you guys doing? All right, enough about me. How are you guys doing? Mario is. Do you guys think that Mario Maker 3 trailer is legit? You stream to help entertain people, but you're also trying to entertain yourself, right? Like I think that's the main thing is like when people stream, like really when you start streaming, that's what you're really doing is you're streaming, you're trying to entertain yourself. And then if you can't entertain yourself by streaming, then how are you going to entertain anybody else? But yeah, just like Banghead, I would love it if you'd slip into my Discord DMs, please, and we can get a conversation going. There, I want to be clear about one thing. Believe it when I say it. You know the video I'm talking about, right? Though it came out like almost a month ago. You know what I'm talking about? It looks real to me. I don't know. I don't know. It was fucking weird. But I want to be clear about one thing. I truly believe in God's protection. The only reason I'm still here to living to this day is God's protection. I promise you. And so anybody that helps me, takes my hand and walks with me in faith is safe. I truly believe that. Now, you have to be careful. You can't go spouting random bullshit to everyone you meet. You can't you can't say you can't. You have to stay true to the light. Stay true to the path. Be honest. Truth. Like as long as you're telling the truth all the time, then it should be fine. I really truly believe that. But if people are trying to sabotage, then I don't know what's going to happen. Because really fucking weird things have happened in the past. Really fucking weird things. All right, let's go. Huh? All right, I'm done talking about heavy shit for right now. We'll get back to that later, but for right now, I just want to fucking chill with you guys. Thank you so much. Perfect timing. Literal fucking perfect timing. What am I doing wrong? All right, I'm just gonna nope out of this one. I'm not really feeling this one. Does anyone have a level? Can I play Banghead level? Banghead, give me your best level that you want me to play right now that you think I'm gonna have the most fun with. I want to be able to beat it within 45 minutes. That's the criteria, please. Thank you. We're waiting. Banghead. Well, what's your maker code? And I'll just go to your profile. We'll find something. I don't want to play that level. I didn't like it. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about, though, is forgiveness. Yeah, sure. Um, that trailer looks. I don't know, man. It looked real to me. I don't know. It looked real. Um, so like, I need your guys' help because in order to accomplish what I'm setting out to accomplish, I need a lot of people's help. And in order for me to get their help, I need to be able to talk to them for one thing, and a lot of them don't want to talk to me because they have the wrong impression for one reason or another somewhere along the way. Like, I'm banned in places where I should be a mod. You know what I mean? So, like, I just need your guys' kind of help to, like, not right now, not tomorrow, but like over time, slowly, just like, putting the feelers out there, like bringing people around to me in a way that just like says like, dude, just come give this guy a chance, like, because people I don't want to name too many names, but like Fab, Barb, Aura, just like literally would never give me the time of day. They would never give me the time of day, and if I ever asked for it, they banned me. And I think that is literally the universe being like, you're not ready yet. But I'm ready now. No, I know, but I know I know you're not Banghead, but the thing is, it's just like there. It's very intricate in some of these examples. Like just take for example, because I don't know if you know the whole history, but so like I was attacked by a harasser in my stream. I'm not going to name the person, but it was initially it was kind of my fault because I didn't realize that my feedback could carry more weight than I realized. And when I gave harsh, like, it wasn't even harsh. Honestly, it wasn't even harsh feedback. It was just like, you could have done this a little bit, like the checkpoint placement could have been better. And it would have been, if the checkpoint placement had been more fair, then I would have more of a desire to keep going, but I can't really make it to checkpoint 2. So I'm just going to give up. It was basically what I said. And the person lashed out at me so hard and then, well, they lashed out at me by sniping a world record out from under my nose as I was grinding it right after I played their level. And in that moment, I was like, why would you do that? What a piece of shit. I'm banning you. But I made a mistake. I should have been more understanding. I should have been more compassionate. And I banned that person. And then they went on a harassing campaign that lasted months. And I was going through so much with the death of my mother and my cousin and my other cousin. 3 people in my family, 3 martyrs. I'll be the 4th. And I was going through all this shit. And then like all I'm trying to do is try to make Mario levels and share them with the world. And I have this person like fucking just trying to destroy my stream, like showing up every single fucking day trying to destroy me. How do you think I felt? When my family was all trying to have me committed to an insane asylum. I really want to get in touch with that person. I don't know if I'm able to, though. But yeah, so like that, something like that, where it really wasn't my fault at all. Nothing about it was my fault. I was just like, I just had a reaction to someone attacking me. I just defended myself, like, psh, you know. But then it's like I can make a direct comparison to like a video where someone, like, I'm gonna quote Asmongold. Sorry, Asmongold's a piece of shit, but like he says smart things sometimes. So, like when he's saying that, like, the video of the police brutality starts at the police brutality. It doesn't show you like what happened before. So it doesn't show you the person like going up and like getting all rowdy in the police officer's face. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a comparison that I would make, where the Mario community saw that I like backhanded this guy and knocked him out of my way, right? That's what the whole community saw. They didn't see the initial attack. They didn't see any of the initial attack that was months and months and months. It continued every day. So, but where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I go down. So I learned a lot from that. Like, and I've been trying to get in touch with that person because I really just want to say I'm sorry, and I hope it's not too late. Because if that person hurt themselves because of me, I will not be able to live with myself. Well, I will. I'm still going to continue on my path, but it's going to hurt. If they're gone, I'm going to feel horrible. I really hope it's not too late. I would reference the song Stan by Eminem here as a direct comparison and say, like, this is, and I realized this, I realized this at the moment that my grandmother was dying and when World War III started. And I was crying in my corner. It's fucked up, man. How do I do this? How do I fucking do this? Huh? Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Super dead. But yeah, if Mario Maker 3 is actually coming out, I would think that would be like insane serendipity, like way too much coincidence to take lightly. Like, it's definitely fate. Also, No Rest for the Wicked. I don't know if that game is on your guys' radar. I could pull it up if you guys want. We can actually, let's do that. I want you guys to have this game on your radar. I'm gonna pause my. I actually have someone else streaming in my ear here too. I'm gonna pause or mute that. I want you guys to have this game on your radar, please. We'll just bring up trailers. So you guys know about my Ori runs, right? Like I'm a big Ori and the Blind Forest speedrunner guy. And there's reasons for this. I'd like to get into that now if we have a sec. I'll put the music back on because I'd like to explain this before I start the trailer. So, so I speedrun Ori and the Blind Forest. Why do I speedrun Ori and the Blind Forest? I wanted to get into speedrunning because I like speedrunning Mario Maker levels and stuff, right? Like, and I always kind of was interested in it. And I was just thinking about, like, well, what game would I speedrun? And the first game that came to mind is, like, well, I really, really enjoyed Ori and the Blind Forest. Like, I just love the nuance to the maneuverability and, you know, and, like, the traversal. Like, really, really, like, interesting traversal options, like, where you just, like, have a lot of control and nuance. That's really interesting and like heavy very tech heavy, right? Like tricks where it's like difficult to pull off. So I gravitated towards that, and lo and behold, like Ori and the Blind Forest is a fucking spectacular speed run. It's like it's so hard, and on controller it's actually like way harder than mouse and keyboard. People do way better on mouse and keyboard, and that's fine. And I actually speedrun the category, like the glitchless category, that's friendlier to controller as opposed to keyboard, because the glitchless category kind of, it doesn't do all these like glitches and stuff that are way easier on mouse and keyboard. So it, you know, it just makes more sense for me to do that. I'm more of like a purist and naturalist, right? Like a hippie. So I just want to play with my controller, and like I don't want to be doing like multi-binds or anything like that. So yeah, I don't care that I'm not first. I want to have the best controller time. So how much time does it take off? Well, I'm currently in 8th, but I'd like to be in 6th. And isn't it interesting that 6th is the Israeli? And that's it, and that Willem Dafoe with that face is his profile picture? Isn't that fucking weird, dude? Like, I've got to beat the Willem Dafoe crazy Israeli? That's fucking weird, dude. So that's my goal, is 6th, because I feel like if I hit, I could, Guitar's a friend of mine, and I want to pass Guitar for sure. I don't know if I could actually catch, maybe I could catch these two. I don't know if I could. But the thing is the main thing is when you shoot in Ori, on controller, you have to hit it 3 times. On mouse and keyboard, you just flick the scroll wheel and you just go, brr, 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 and they just like destroy things. So I'm sitting here going, bah, 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 like mashing, and they're already out the door. So that's the majority of the time suck that I face as a controller player. So I definitely take a big hit there, but I don't care. I just play controller. But this is where I see myself, and I just think it's very, very odd that, you know, this. And I'd actually like to get in touch with this guy. I really would. But I hope he's not a bigot. I don't know if I'd bet on it on either or. But yeah, so with Ori, it's such a painstaking process. Speedrunning is so painful. It's like self-induced torture, really, is what I can describe it as. Really. What else is it? Like, you're literally torturing yourself. It's fun. It's great to get into, super fun to get into at first when you're, making steady improvements and getting PBs all the time. But once you start like getting into the nitty gritty, it's like bashing your face against a fucking brick wall, really, is what it is. So and especially when I was making Labyrinth, which took me 200 hours of upload time, and I was simultaneously trying to improve my time in this, my hands were actually taking like a big hit, and I was like kind of fearing that my hands were gonna lose their value over time, and it scared me a little bit, so I took a step back and whatnot. But I ended up clearing Labyrinth, luckily, and that's up. And then I actually just got a PB in this not too long ago, but I'd still like to cut another 48 seconds off. Would be nice. I cut off 24 or 25, I think, and I need to save another 48. It's totally doable. My sum of best segments is 3 minutes less than my PB. So my PB is 41, and my sum of best would be like 37:45 or something like that. So like out of, oh, there's an ad, shit. Whatever, I'll just keep talking. Out of 3 minutes that I could possibly save, I need to save one of those 3 minutes. So it's totally feasible that I could do this, and I really, really, really want to do that. Now, the reason I want to do that, the whole reason I want to do that, why would someone spend 1,000 hours bashing their face into a wall? Well, it's because, well, think of it like this. Why would a violinist want to record a perfect rendition of their favorite orchestral piece, right? That they played. It's the same thing. The only difference, like, it's like, no, it's the same thing. Like, I've made this comparison many, many times between like playing Mario Maker or like kind of any platformer, really, is kind of like reading sheet music. The only difference with Mario Maker and sheet music is that in sheet music, if you make a little mistake, you don't have to start back at the beginning again, right? So it's very similar. So I want to pay tribute to a piece of art that I think is really, really special, right? And I want to like do it the utmost justice that I could possibly do it. And like put so much effort into it just so I can say like, look how much I love this game. That's why. And I would reference like Burning Man after that, because Burning Man taught me a lot of lessons about this, about how like you build these big structures and you party around them, you have the time of your life, and then you burn it to the ground and cry and like release, and it releases like the things you had pent up in yourself. Really, really powerful shit. Burning Man is like Burning Man is like the dopest party on the face of the earth, in my opinion. I've been to, and I've been to some of the best for sure. Sonar Festival in Barcelona was another really great one. Coachella was great, sure. But like Burning Man is on another level. So anybody that ever has a chance to go to Burning Man, I recommend you do your research and do it right. But yeah, I'm going to turn on the heater. So I would love to do that. I would love to get 6th place, maybe even 5th. Anyway, all that talk about Ori was actually just a lead up to this game, which is No Rest for the Wicked, which is their new game. The Ori team's Moon Studios, Thomas Mahler and Gennady Carroll. They're the two head guys at Moon Studios. I respect them both a great deal. I know Thomas a little bit better. This is a shining example. I want you to look at this. This is like a shining, sterling example of a small indie studio just like knocks it out of the park. Why? Because they listen, because they engage with their fan base over Discord and all the different avenues that we have available to us, and they just listen. That's all it is. That's all it takes, guys. Marvel Snap. Are you listening, you fucking morons? You fucking greedy pigs? You fucking pieces of shit? Ben Brode, you fucking cocksucker? Suck my dick, Ben Brode. Fuck you. So, it's just like a shining example of how a small indie team can listen to their fan base and create something that's like out of the world. So, this game is in early access. It's been out for a while, but they released a co-op update not too long ago, which is like reinventing the whole game. It's like the afterthought that becomes the game. It's like, oh shit, I guess we got another like 18 months of development on our hands that we didn't know about. So this game is going to be so fucking good to play as a tight-knit crew. It's not like you're like matchmaking against people all around the world all the time. It's like a game you play with your close buds. But in that regard, it's going to be so good. Let's watch. And the last thing I'll say is I've played it. I didn't play the new update. The reason I didn't, I played in early access, and I haven't gone back to it because I don't want to spend any more time with it when they're just going to wipe before 1.0. So I'd rather just come in fresh at 1.0 with a fresh face. And like, if they weren't going to wipe, I would jump in right now, but they're going to wipe. So I don't want to spend any time when it's just going to go wipe. So I will be on this as soon as 1.0 comes out, and anybody that wants to play this with me, I am like so fucking down, dude. It's going to be so much fun. You guys are supposed to tell me that there's no fucking desktop audio, you dumb shits. Dummies. What are you doing? Why can't someone tell me that? There you go. Let's go again. Wait. Can you hear it? Wait, can you hear it now? No. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm just struggling with the new OBS look. The new Yeah, there's new OBS UI, and I'm just getting used to it. So it should be good now. Let's start over. Sorry about that.
Your struggle was your own. Every battle, every scar, every victory. Yours alone. Now, you will stand together. The Watcher's call has been answered. Welcome to Sacrament.
So you have a realm with up to 4 people, and you can only have 4 people in one at a time, but you can have as many different ones as you want. So you can have different realms with different friends and different campaigns going on.
Great Sacrament's gates. Will anyone be left inside?
and it's like persistent. So, you know, you can be making progress while they're not there, and they can be making progress while you're not there, but then you just rejoin up when you're back together. And it just seems like they've done a really great job of making it all really seamless. But by the way, this is great as a single player game. Like, I had a fantastic time with this as a single player game. So you don't even need to have friends. But then on top of that, they did that, and then like a couple weeks after they released the co-op update, they're like, oh, we listen to our fans even more. We're PvP. The disrespect. So you can just like duel your buddies now. And I'm sure that they'll add in like some type of matchmaking system later, and maybe even like a risk reward where you're like, you know, and then this is cool, like you're just like upgrade, you know, you're getting more and more extravagant here. Just a lot of customization, like, and all these fine tuning things, and like the chat system, all these things, these are all community suggestions, which, like, look at this. Isn't that amazing? To have like the diary of everything that happens in the realm, so you can just go back and reference it anytime you want. And that's just something that someone was like, wouldn't that be great if we had in the game in Discord? And they listened to it. So isn't it crazy what you can accomplish as a game studio if you just fucking get off your high horse and listen to your fans? And just say like, oh, maybe I don't know everything all within my head, but maybe I should take some feedback as well. Isn't that nice? Right? So I think that game's going to be fucking like game of the century in a way, but I don't know. Maybe I'm overhyping it. Let's get back to Mario. Listening to fans, crazy. Couldn't be Nintendo. Could not be Nintendo. We'll see. Oh, how's the... Let's see. One sec. I'll wait till the next song comes on. I'd like to get the music levels perfect. The thing is for some reason, my microphone isn't going as loud as it used to. And I don't know why. Do you think the music should come up? Is it too soft? It looks a little bit too soft to me right now. I think it's too soft. That looks better. All right. Let's play some Mario. Sorry about all the fucking tangents. But yeah, I think this is gonna I've considered putting a VOD or two of my recent streams up where I was kind of beating around the bush and talking about some of these things, but I didn't end up doing that. But I think this one is like really worthwhile VOD to save and archive, you know what I mean? So it's great. Thank you again, Rancid Flounder. Big shout outs. What? Oh, okay. I gotta be really fast there. Oh, not that fast. Oh, shit. Fuck. Thank you, Banghead. All right, we're modding Banghead right now. How do I do that? Did that work? Or no, it's the slash. Do I have to capitalize it or no? Maybe I do. There you go. Yeah, I'm actually. I mean, you can revoke. I'll revoke it if you want me to, but I could use a mod if you don't mind. Not like you actually have to do anything. You know, I run a pretty tight ship all by myself, but you know, it's just nice to have someone in case someone comes in posting a dick assy text or something. You know. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. No, I can't remember. All right. Yeah, if that game comes out and Mario Maker 3 comes out, it's gonna be like I'm gonna be like, whoa. Okay, can I chill? Can I chill? All right, there's a coin there. Oh. Oh no. You know that that's out the window. Like it's just it's just a badge of authority. It doesn't mean it's not a in no way like is like a ball and chain requiring you to be here. It's just a fucking badge that you wear on your vest that lets you in the door quicker. Oh, I'm getting tired though. I might actually not be able to stream too much longer. I've been on the fucking weird sleep schedule recently. And that's gonna change soon as I go back to work in the spring. Yeah. Yeah, you should have said authorita. But yeah. Ah. Oh. Yeah, appreciate you guys a lot. This is a fun level so far. I like the kind of like flow of it, you know? Kind of feels groovy, flowy. We're schmoovin'. Ah. Oh. Yeah, my sleep schedule has been completely fucking whacked. And it's like I've been going through a lot of shit with my family to get them off my back, but also to have to like get them off my back and finally have my back for once has been like the fucking battle of a lifetime. It's insane. You can't even imagine the fucking shit I've had to go through, guys. All right, Banghead. Have a good one, dude. I will catch you on the flip side. I'll be streaming again. It's not going to be like an everyday thing, but I'll be streaming again for sure. I'm just happy to have cleared the air a little bit, and hopefully I'll get into DMs with you. And just having you guys here, like it's. Could you imagine me having to do that to myself, like with no one here? Like, I couldn't do that. I needed you here, Banghead, for me to be able to do all that, to get it off my chest. And now that I've done that, I can use that as a video, and then we can launch forward from there, and it's all great. It's all groovy. Gravy, right? So thank you. Have a good night. Ah, come on. This is a tough jump. No, I'm dead. Yeah, man, I did. For sure. I will see you soon, and I hope you get some good sleep. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm probably going to kick it here in a couple minutes too. Do you know what I was watching though? Just before you go, I want to tell you. One thing though, just like make sure if you don't have an X account, you should get an X account and just make sure you're following me on like X, mainly X. You could do Instagram and Facebook too if you want to, but I think like X is probably the most important one. And the other thing I wanted to say was, I'm posting a lot of political stuff, but also like inspirational stuff and like the way that we teach our kids. And I was just, what movie I put on? 1967, 101 Dalmatians. And it's like mind-boggling how within 2 minutes of watching it, you can just be like, oh my goodness, this is so well done in comparison to all the bullshit we feed our kids these days. And the more you watch it, you're just like, wow, like everything in this is just like so handcrafted, and like every line is, and wholesome, and like real difficult concepts and like dark concepts for kids. Like Cruella de Vil skinning puppies, like it's some dark shit for a kid, but it deals with it in such a way that it's just really mature. And it's the way that we used to mature our children that we don't anymore. Very, very, very powerful. I recommend 1967, 101 Dalmatians, among others. All right. Have a good night. I actually might get off here. I think I am going to get off here. Banghead, you're going. I'm going. Let's send the raid on somewhere else, and I'm gonna go get some sleep. I feel so much better. I might. Oh, I know. I'm actually gonna raid. I'm gonna raid someone who's playing Darkest Dungeon 2. He's like the goat of Darkest Dungeon 2. He's a really good guy. If any of you guys have any interest in Darkest Dungeon at all, I recommend you stick around for a little bit and give him a chance. He's a very knowledgeable, he's like one of the most knowledgeable people about Darkest Dungeon at this point, and he's always a good time. So yeah.
Oh
have
yeah.
A good night, guys. Oh, thank you for the fall. Oh, thank you for the. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye. See ya. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.